In 1940, France was not a helpless country waiting to be defeated. It had a large army, powerful allies, modern artillery, and a defensive system built to prevent another catastrophe like the First World War. Its generals had studied the last conflict carefully. They had prepared for trenches, artillery, and a slow battle of attrition. And that was the problem. France had prepared for the war it understood. Germany was preparing to fight a different one. When the German attack began on May 10, 1940, the French and British armies moved north into Belgium. They believed the main German advance would follow the same broad route used in 1914. The movement made sense on paper. Belgium was the open road into northern France, and the Allies wanted to meet the German army as far from Paris as possible. But the German plan depended on deception. The attack through Belgium was not the entire blow. The decisive German force moved through the Ardennes, a heavily forested region that Allied planners considered too difficult for a large armored army to cross quickly. The French expected the Ardennes to slow any attack. Instead, German tanks and motorized units pushed through the forest, crossed the Meuse near Sedan, and broke into the rear of the Allied armies. The French army was not destroyed in one dramatic battle. It was cut apart by speed, confusion, and the failure of command. German units communicated rapidly by radio and coordinated tanks, aircraft, and infantry. Allied commanders often received information late, reacted slowly, and struggled to understand where the main attack was taking place. The result was a strategic disaster. The best Allied forces had moved north, while the German breakthrough behind them severed their supply routes and escape paths. British, French, Belgian, and Dutch forces were compressed toward the English Channel. Hundreds of thousands of troops escaped through Dunkirk, but the campaign had already shattered the defensive plan. Paris fell. The French government surrendered on June 22nd, just over 6 weeks after the invasion began. The defeat was not caused by a lack of courage, nor simply by an overwhelming difference in equipment. France had soldiers who fought fiercely. The deeper failure was conceptual. Its commanders expected a slow, predictable war, while Germany created a fast-moving crisis that destroyed the Allies' ability to think and respond together. France's most expensive mistake was not building defenses. It was believing that defenses could remain effective without speed, flexibility, and reliable communication. The lesson is not that static defenses are useless. Fortifications can protect time, resources, and cities when they are connected to a mobile strategy. But when commanders mistake a defensive line for a complete strategy, the line becomes a psychological shield rather than a military solution. A country can possess a powerful army and still lose quickly if that army is organized to answer yesterday's question.